Failed with major repairs. Technical repair report for bidding. Restoration with permit by a fully licensed vendor. Engineer oversight. 3 site visits. Certification with owner liability in lieu of a load test. Load test still may be required by the AHJ.
Okay, this is Fire Escape Engineers. This is an engineer oversight video. We're over here on Trenton Avenue in Philadelphia, and this is for a 3-story warehouse industrial building, and we have major issues. As you will see, every tread has been highlighted. Every tread needs replacement. We have major problems with the counterweight. We have major problems with the support. This is in very bad shape and needs immediate attention. Okay. I'm going to ascend these stairs here just to get the shot of the cantilever, and I will only go to this platform because it just looks so unsafe from beyond this point. What's going on, there's an extreme weight from this counterweight. Okay, we got that load going on to, let's see if you can see this beam. Let me come back out again. You have that load going on to this beam. It's not adequate. You can see this whole platform is slanted. You got the load of this flight coming onto it on this member, plus you have the counterweight. It's too much of a load, and the whole platform is slanted and pulling away from the building. This is not a good condition, and I wouldn't suggest to anybody to go any further. You can see right here how the stringer is floating in air. That's because the platform itself is settling due to the weight of the counterweight. And you also have a really long run of stairs. You get 17 treads. Normally you have 12, so you got an additional load on top of the counterweight and the cantilever, so you have extreme loading. You can see this has all been painted. All this is needs replacement. We're 100% replacement here. So as we go along, every single tread here, painted or unpainted, needs to be replaced or repaired. This is a complete restoration. We have, like I said, major issues, and we will show more of them as we descend down here. But let's see, all of this is the same. What you got is a 2-inch slot, 2-inch slat, and it's riveted down to a clip, and then the clip is bolted in. It looks like all original hardware. All this, it's old paint, it's got lead in it. You need an EPA renovator's license for this. This is pre-existing non-conforming, but at this point it is in such a state of disrepair it's becoming dangerous. It's not only dangerous to the people using it, it is dangerous to the people who are walking below, because that cantilever could give way at any time. That weight, it's really pulling. So basically you got, if I go back up, you've got a 3x3 platform, 17 treads, then another 3x3 platform and another 17 treads. Then you've got, in addition to the weight on that floor, an additional weight is the counterweight, and all that load is just overburdening everything. You have the same condition over here as we come along here. there's a major shift in this whole platform. It's shifting to the right. The load from this flight of stairs is pushing everything forward, and it's starting to pull it out of the wall. There's a major dent right here where it intersects. You'll see that as I go along. All the rivets have popped on here. Let me try to focus in on that. You can see all the pop rivets, and they popped and shifted because the whole platform shifted. So we got a major problem here. This is not an adequate suspender. It's bent. It's only welded. It should be. This has to be re-looked at. This is all suspect, and it definitely has to be re-engineered. These welds and these suspenders definitely have to be looked at. It's inadequate, and it calls for, I think, some major redesign here. This is no longer working the way it is. So, as I come down, this tread is dented, and each step is very, very awkward. You can see all of it's the same, all of it's in poor condition, but this is a major issue right here. It's a little hard to see, but this whole thing is dented in here, and maybe to get a shot below. But again, this whole platform has shifted forward. You're missing bolts here. You can see here the bolts are missing. You got major issues here. Okay, this is 100% renovation. You need to restore this. It is definitely in very poor shape, and now I don't know if it will be evident in the video or not, but this whole thing is buckling. It's buckled up. It's failing. There's definitely major structural issues right at this platform also, all from too much weight. Everything's under designed, and it has to be looked at. Okay, and there's definitely a problem with these connections. This is where the cantilever meets the stiff part of the fire escape, and you got welds all over the place. We only accept bolts, and then you have like right here you can see the post is completely rotted out. So the connection that they put on doesn't work, and will continue down, but this presents major problems. Okay, down. As I said, yellow or not, each one of these connections, it has to be repaired. The cantilever, it took 2 men to get it down, and it was over 400 pounds to exert that force to get it down. That cantilever should run a lot smoother than that. Chain has to be replaced. The whole system has to be looked at. I'm going to continue on here and just show you the side. We've got a 4-inch channel as a stringer, and there's a lot of original hardware. Again, that has to be cleaned up. Some of them might be able to be reused, but that all has to be addressed. And you can see here it's completely rusted through that post. You have similar conditions on the rail. So this is a major renovation. And again, this just gives you an idea. You can see, like on this one, it's completely bent. We got rust jacking, we got rust, it's distressed, and that's all typical. All these treads have to come out and get cleaned up or replaced. Okay, this concludes the engineer oversight video. Let me, I don't know if I can get one shot over here and see if I can get that bend, because it's pretty, oh yeah, you can see it from here. Let me try to focus in on it. There, you can see that bend, how bad it is. And that's newly stressed, so things are happening. This structure is shifting. Again, I wouldn't go all the way to the top. It just looked like it was too dangerous. Okay, this is Fire Escape Engineers, and this concludes the first portion of the engineering oversight.
Load test still may be required by the AHJ. Failed with major repairs. Technical repair report for bidding. Restoration with permit by a fully licensed vendor. Engineer oversight. 3 site visits. Certification with owner liability in lieu of a load test. Fire escape issues. Photos represent what the violations are, not where they are or how many exist. Pass-fail inspection, not technical repair report.